So, Dax, what do you have on this doctor? This guy is new to us, a new piece of the story. What do we got on him?
Yeah, so Dr. Michael Schulenberg, obviously, he's kind of the main focus right now of this investigation. They've gone in, they've served the search warrant, they have gotten any kind of documentation, records, photos, notes, anything they can get their hands on because of the tight connection between Prince and this doctor. They worked together over the last couple of years. He treated Prince twice, once the day before he passed away, and like I heard you guys say, he was there the day that that the Prince had passed away. He was there to, I guess, give some test results. But here's what I can tell you. Our sources are saying there's one operating theory going right now, and that is that there's one doctor involved. There's no alias names that are being used, like in the Michael Jackson case, and that they're all under his real name. All the prescriptions inside of Paisley Park seem to be under Prince's birth name. And so that is a very different side of it than Michael Jackson. The one part of the story that I think is very interesting is that this Dr. Schulenberg, he has now disappeared from his practice out there in Minnesota. They have taken him off the website. We do not know if he was terminated, whether he has decided to quit. No one really knows right now, but I can tell you he's definitely the main focus of this investigation.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Dax. Michael, TMZ also reported that Prince obtained painkillers from one physician only, as Dax was saying. No aliases, no diverting as far as we can tell. Yet it seems like the feds think something's up. What are they sniffing? What are they after?
First of all, let's begin with the warrant. I read the warrant today. It tells me a lot. It tells me, number one, and it also tells me why it was leaked. Number one, it tells me that this is a homicide investigation, and they're trying to draw an evidentiary line from someone to Prince causing his death. The search warrant, what it reveals is that it's not a DEA case. It is a case being run by the Minneapolis authorities, and I believe that's why it was leaked, because there's always a battle for credit. And the news seemed to give credit to DEA and the feds, and this is why, in my opinion, it was leaked. The missing equation here is Dr. Howard Kornfeld and his son Andrew. Now, according to the news, they were actually, or at least Andrew was caught with Suboxone in the commission of a federal crime, at least. Now they've disappeared. What that tells me as a DEA agent, as a former DEA agent, is that a deal is made. Somebody has been talking. I don't know that it's them or him, but having both DEA and the Minneapolis police working together, that forms a hammer and an anvil. The hammer is homicide. The anvil is drug charges. There are already documented federal drug charges. As to how many more people are involved, here you have at least two doctors who appear to be directly involved. One on whom you can directly put drugs, Suboxone, which sells on the street, by the way. It's called Subway.
Yep. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's a heavily abused. It's a very abused drugs.
And you have Michael, in spite of what the advocates would say, yes, I have people diverting it and using it. That's